Buen dias and welcome to my channel. My name is Peter van der Merwe. I am an expat living in Paraguay, and I'm going to talk a little bit about the immigration process and the simplicity of it is here in Paraguay. Now, a lot of people can do the immigration themselves. Now, the only thing is it is a little bit of a confusing setup, the way the system runs, the communication, even in Spanish. If you know basic Spanish, you might even get lost in the Spanish here in Paraguay because it's rapido. I mean, it's really fast. And sometimes you just go. So the process itself is very simple. The documentation that you require is very simple as well. It is a valid passport with nothing less than 6 months. I would say, to be safe, nothing less than a year on the passport remaining. An unabridged birth certificate from the country that you are born from. If you live in a different country, you have to go to an embassy to apply for this, but it must be apostolized and it must be an unabridged birth certificate. All of us have two birth certificates, one that was issued by the hospitals and one that is from the government. The government issue with a formal stamp, that is apostolized or legalized. In some countries, they don't have apostolized, they have notarized or legalized. And you can work on a digital copy as well, but they also prefer to have a physical copy. Remembering that Paraguay is still set back in time. They're not connected to the systems that you are accustomed to. So I always say have hard copy as well as digital if you can. Protect yourself, have many copies. A police clearance certificate from the country that you have lived in for the past 3 years. That is what you require. Not the country from origin, the country from where you live in. If you lived there for less than 3 years, you have to go to the country that you had previously resided in as a valid resident. Now, this also to remember, if you've lived illegally in a country and you haven't done anything or fixed your fine or you got sent out, you cannot rely on those countries for references. You know what I'm saying? I know a lot of people that live all over the world, just illegals. Doesn't make them bad. It's just, it's very hard then to get things, but there's ways around things. And that is it. Valid photos, and just bring your smile. That is all you need. You don't need to go through hoops. You just need to provide what you're going to do, have a plan in place, and that's it. Now, Paraguay residency services literally makes life so much easier for you. It's not just about getting your residency easily. It is literally about making your whole transition easier to Paraguay. Our jobs, our agents all work together to get a better understanding from who you are, what is your purpose, how can we facilitate your needs easier with immigration and resettling in Paraguay. Either you have some idea of wanting to see developments or want to start a business and things like that. So our jobs, our agent specialists, basically we bring all the information together, we put our knowledge together, seeing which network works better for you and your family. Because it's good to start building a network from the beginning with like-minded souls, people that operate and function and live the life that you basically want to live. Either it be in farming, manufacturing, whatever it is, we try to facilitate that. We try to put things in place for you. If it's properties and budgets and things like that, let us know as well, because this is how we understand you better, how we can make your transition, your resettling and rebuilding your life to Paraguay much easier. That's what it's basically about. Not just that, when you deal with our agency, we do everything, the pre-verifications on your documentation, making sure everything is in place. We do your airport collections, we do your airport drop-offs, we take care of your accommodation, which includes your breakfasts, your transportation to and from the government office and guest house, which is wonderful. I mean, it's literally, we take care of all your needs. We take you around. Now, the process itself for immigration is very fast. The first day that you arrive is a couple of hours of your time, and then the rest of the day is yours. Do what you want. Then a day later, you do the rest of your documentation. The team members would have taken care of all your translations before you arrived. So that's part of the pre-verification, speeding things up. So that means in the 5 days, we could do all your administration, all your applications and everything else. And then we just sit back and we wait for your approval for your residency to come through. In the meantime, we advise people to explore Paraguay. Paraguay literally is much more than just Asunción. And when you travel to the rural areas, you get to meet new people. That is what we're supposed to do. Put you in touch with people that's going to make your life, your transition so much easier. Working smarter, and enjoying it. This is what is key thing here. Now, if you're not sure if you want to do the Paraguayan residency, we have Paraguay residency tours. So basically, you tell us what you want to look at, what things that you are focusing on for relocation. Our agents will basically put it together. We have tour guides. We have wonderful vehicles that's top of the range, air conditioned, spacious. And we basically take you around Paraguay, show you things, show you real life. We make you explore Paraguay by introducing you to Paraguayan guest houses, businesses, people, like-minded people. Also to show you if you want to meet expats along the way, we can set that up for you as well. So that just makes your whole transition easier. You get to know us as well if you want us to deal with you and handle your residency. No strings attached, no nothing. It's just we take you around you have a 10-day package or you have a 14-day package. You can choose either one or the other. If you want to look at something, a smaller tour, let us know as well. We do look at the 7-day ones. But we just always find that the first day or two, people, still waking up and readjusting to the climate. So we always say, take the 10-day, take the extra day or so just to, declimatize and things like that. And that's it. Life is about excitement. Relocating, moving to a new country should be exciting. Our team consists mainly of lawyers, registered accountants, registered realtors, and even some teachers. So, you definitely get the best of both worlds. So reach out anytime. If you have any questions, please follow, share, like, whatever you want to do. I go on organic growing of this channel, and it's all about making transformations. Also, another thing, please remember, police clearances are only valid for 3 months. So don't wait until it's expired, because that just makes everything upside down. It takes longer to do and process. And that's it. Love, light, and all those wonderful things, all the way from Paraguay. E te corovi la cutiliera di Kali House.